Hello everyone, it's Johnny Danger, Danger Days, your old pal. We're going to be going over today how we created the album cover for Keyframe. And I'm going to do a step-by-step process in Photoshop of how I got the photo to look the way it did and the placing and all that. One thing we wanted to do on this album was absolutely not use generative AI, just typing a prompt into Mid-Journey or something like that and spitting out an image. We didn't want to do that. Did that on a couple of the last releases, but screw AI. Pay artists, make art, do your thing. So we decided to make something completely from scratch rather than generate an image or a bunch of other images. We've, even with generated images in the past, like on Avenoir, we still put that into Photoshop and tweaked it and created other things out of the base product that was spit out by the filthy robot. But yeah, on this one we decided to go full on from scratch, make something, do it how we wanted to do, and make it look how we wanted to look. So we're gonna look at that today, play that up. That's the finished cover, and we're gonna go back to the beginning. So it started with this image of just a woman looking out of a window, vastly different from the final image. You can see it's a very gray, overcast day rather than the vibrant neon you see on the finished product. So first step, we are starting out, we're cropping this image because an album cover has to be square, 5x5, 7x7, whatever have you, and this is not a square image, so crop it. So we see just that, and we're erasing the background of that city skyline out the window. We want that to be bare and blank. So here we're going, just in very broad strokes, cutting out the background and just leaving the woman and the bed and the window frames. And we're going to go in and with a fine-tooth comb and make sure we've got every piece of the background out of there. Just keep it all off of the image. And that's going to get replaced with the image we want it to be. So we're zooming in, kind of going in with the eraser and getting any bit of artifacts left over. I put a white background just so I could see those old artifacts better and just get in there and just erase them. There's more of them. Get them out of there. It's going to be blank, and we're going to put in the window whatever we damn well like, which you'll see in a moment. Erasing more and more. Just doing a quick run around, make sure I've got everything out of the picture, no pun intended. And yeah, we look at that, we get rid of the white, and we're back on a blank background. And so I'm going to drag over the image, and we got to definitely resize it because it is huge. Bringing it, making it smaller and smaller, and just overlaying it, and then we put it on the bottom layer so that the woman and bed sit on top of it. Boom, that's your view. And now we got to match the coloring, so that's what I'm doing right here. I'm adding more magentas, adding more blues, darkening it significantly. I'm going to make it a little less dark. I had to do a redo on that because you can still see aspects of the lady. It's not just a black silhouette. And yeah, that's how we go. We drag the logo in. That's been pre-made. And we're making sure it's all centered, looking nice. I'm pulling out the rulers so that it snaps to the center. We don't have it askew or anything like that. Beautiful. And getting rid of the rulers. Don't need to sit there. That's the album cover with the logo. Now we're going to do Keyframe, the album title. I don't have the font that I used, so I'm just going to use an alternate font. Just going through something that looks cool, just for demonstrative purposes. That one looks all right. Change the font size so that it all fits inside of our little square box. There we go. Doing a right justified font, and then I'm going to add some glowy effects and a outer stroke effect on the words. You can't see, but I'm doing that right now. There it is. Just a nice little neon glow on there. We're going to lower the font size and do it on the bottom right corner. And these are some alternate backgrounds I wanted to use, like an outer space or that city skyline, but I ended up going with that one. Hope you like that. Have a good one.